Hello. Another year, another stream, I suppose. It's been a couple of days, weeks, months. Yeah, I've been quiet since the end of November. Yeah, months. What even are months? I think after the last stream that I had, I seem to recall that I actually well, yeah, it's 2 months, a bit over. But yeah, I got sick with COVID later the same week, actually. So that was could have been far worse than it actually was. It was really mild, all things considered. I still had a really high fever, and it was hell regardless. At least until I got into the hospital and started receiving medication. No issues since then, though. Yeah, how's everyone else been? There's been a whole lot of things since then. There was Christmas, there was the New Year's. There was the change of president in the United States just now, actually. But I'm not going to go into that. No, thank you. I've been playing a lot of Warframe and well, a lot of Warframe for some weeks before last week or 10 days ago. There's this little game called Worm Online. A little old game made by Mojang. Specifications before it was Mojang. Worm Online is the Minecraft before Minecraft. It's a really unique game. Really fucking slow as well. I was suddenly introduced to it by recently by Doshington. He is basically the Factorio Jesus, from what I've gathered. I really like him. I'm glad that I found him through that video, because his way of narrating, it's really deadpan, like almost sardonic, but you know, without the venom in his voice. Yeah, he convinced me to try this with the video, and I put 122 hours into it in 11 days. Yeah, the game has been on most of the day. I've been awake for the past 2 weeks. It's really easy to just get sucked into it, just doing one thing for hours on end. Mainly because it takes a while, so you can kind of just side-eye it and refresh whatever you're doing every now and then and concentrate on something else entirely. Yeah, it's been. I have been very much enjoying it. Though, from my third day on to this day, I have been. I have been harassed and grieved by my neighbor. He really decided to not like me the day he first talked to me. And good God, that fucking guy is petty. He is doing so many little things and just like, eye for an eye and blah blah blah. I'm not blocking you in, I'm just building right next to you. While also blocking my way further up north. Because, you know, very reasonable. Very mature person. First time he dumped a literal ton of dirt in my fucking yard and he got told off by a GM about that. The next time he blocked my path to the woods, that was okay because it was basically his yard essentially, so it was within the confines of the rules. But this time he dumped dirt in front of my mine, another ton of fucking dirt. And he further blocked my path. From my new passage, I decided to go away from his yard and his farm, and he decided to wall me in anyway, which is expressly against the rules. And now he made an extension to his farm that he has been, quote unquote, planning for months. It's right in front of where I can directly expand my buildings and farm. This is just so fucking petty. It's incredible. He says that he's been planning it for months. He says that he's played for like 2 months. So how many months has he been playing then? 2, 5, 6, and he's still sitting on the starter island. I mean, some people just decide to stay there or keep at least one character just sitting in there, sure. But this guy is such an incredible fucking prick. I am not angry, I am most bemused. Amused. And I am really hoping that he will get a harder slap on his fucking wrist, telling him to fucking take off that stupid goddamn fence blocking me from going further north. It's so fucking ridiculous. The fuck was that? What the hell? Oh yeah, there's something fucky going on. It's like what, Windows button stuck or something because fucking weird. Escape. Something newbie fucky. Oh yeah. Controls, enable controller. I specifically have to enable the controller. Oh, well, off to a great start even. Okay. Right. We have not left Rome for Shanghai yet, I think.
I think there's enough coke residue on this knife to get very, very high.
Actually, I gotta still double check one thing. No treble, no bass. None of those effects. Just checking. Just getting the sound a bit up.
Roman police raided a warehouse in the Apria district earlier today on reports that it was being used as the hub of an international arms smuggling operation. No shots were fired during the raid, as police discovered several dead bodies in what appeared to be a deal gone bad.
Yes, because I was such an excellent agent that I managed to get out of there without the police. Oh, well, before the police came in. No wait, it's Taipei. Fucking words, names, places, geography. I came up with the title before.
This is it?
I didn't even open the game.
After Rome and Moscow, I was expecting something a little more upscale.
Stop being a smartass and go use the shower.
Are you sure water actually comes out of the pipes here?
Just trust me on this, Mike.
Sure.
Are you sure about this?
Positive. Trust me.
Okay.
See? What did I tell you?
I love you. Marry me?
Whoa there, cowboy. Don't get too excited by the hardware. Now that you've made it to Taipei, what are your plans?
Priority 1 is to find out more about this assassination attempt.
Agreed. How are you going to go about it?
I've got 3 leads to start with. This Stephen Heck guy seems like he knows what's going on in Taipei. He might be able to answer some questions.
Be careful, Mike. I've checked my databanks, and I can't find any evidence that Stephen Heck has ever worked for the CIA.
I'll be on my guard. There's also that anomalous data trail from Shahid's system. Any luck tracing it down?
I managed to follow it back to a place in the warehouse district. I'm forwarding the address to you now. What's the final lead?
Simple. Follow the money. Shahid was funneling large amounts of money to a front corporation for the White Oak Mountain Triad. Think I can persuade them to tell me why.
Sounds like you've got everything figured out.
That's just the kind of guy I am.
Just be careful.
Always.
Sure. Alright, travel advisory. Hi, Mike. Just checking in. Travel's a little tight right now, so I'm cooling my heels and taking some of the sights. After the bombing in Rome, the European Union is up in arms, and that means that airport security in Europe is going nuts. And as much as I'd like them tearing through my luggage, I'm not willing to go through the hassle. Sweet, okay. Intercepted email. Addendum to JR debrief. I forgot to include this in the report I placed on your desk. No doubt our partner in this affair will be pulling a king's ransom due to the success of the operation. I suggest we ask for additional money and use it to track down this Agent Thornton character. I think he can do little to expose the nature of the museum's bombing. he can't go public, and if he did, who would believe him? But he can likely do much to harm our organization. He's reckless, emotional, and I question his judgment. But credit where credit's due. He got very, very close to stopping us, and I can't think of a single operative, myself excluded, of course, in our organization with that much determination and perseverance. Such an individual can only come back to hurt us. We should stop him before he has the chance. The Marlboro Man. Oh, hey. Hey, Southern. A little busy. Yeah, this game, it's an acquired taste, let's put it that way. And I very much would advise against ever playing it on the hardest difficulty. It's just... it's silly. But I'm a silly guy. Very much reminds me of Deus Ex 1. Yeah, easiest might actually be the best way to play this game, I think. You can go really easily into the stealth segment and just play the whole super spy kind of fantasy that way. Or you can go fucking Rambo and be the worst fucking worst fucking agent out there. Or, well, the guy that just gets things done by shooting everyone. That's kind of me. I'm kind of like half, somewhere between. I have a bad reputation already. Yes, absolutely. I would say easy is okay to experience the story. I am fairly certain that there would be no issues whatsoever. I mean, you might fail some of the sneaking missions or sneaking parts of sneaking around in general. They can be a bit tough, but then again, I'm not really specialized in sneaking at all, so it might actually be far easier than I am experiencing it. From Z. How disappointing. Excellent. Michael, I just checked my work email and I read Conrad Marburg's mission debriefing. Apparently his mission was a success, and that made me angry. And apparently you were there and could have stopped him, but instead went off to save some stupid little bitch. And that made me very, very angry. Hope she gives you a good thank you, fuck, Michael. She is always so forward with how she talks. Lovely person, really. I pissed her off, and I've pissed basically every female character off, and I've not even tried. It's amazing. Yep. Have fun lurking. Let's see. Well, I can afford a damn thing. On the dossier. Copy the specialist help infiltration. Mission map. Security intel in the warehouse district, where auto turrets are. And contact Hongshi, the feared and venerable leader of the White Oak Mountain Triad. I have a bunch of shock traps, which I really should have brought into the CIA base mission. That was a dumb fucking mistake on my part. Uh, let's see. I don't really have anything that I can give away. No. Oh, let's check that I have ammo, at least. Shotgun ammo 64, that's fine. Rifle ammo 124, that's not gonna cut it. Not with my stealth. Alright. I keep pressing the wrong button. Intel. 3 missions, alright. Factions. ACI. I didn't get any faction info. Individual. Nationality unknown, possibly American. Occupation dry cleaner. Age unknown. Heck seems to know everything there is to know about what's going on in Taipei. And if he doesn't directly, he often knows someone who does. It has been suggested that Heck knows about the underground because he often sells info or blackmails criminals to fund his covert ops, the goals of which are only known to him. He claims to be a member of a top-secret branch of CIA with total operational discretion and oversight. The precise nature of his operations and the sphere of his influence remains unknown. Affiliates remain unknown. Along with his enigmatic objectives, Heck I'm already starting to call him a hack. Heck employs a self-devised method of combat which he describes as liquid terror, a lightning-fast series of darts and dashes that he uses to accurately kill or cripple multiple opponents with his hands, a pair of sharp objects, and sometimes a silenced pistol. This guy sounds like a boss fight already. Since very few people have actually witnessed Heck's incredible ability and lived to tell the tale, many chalk this technique up to Heck's own hype and disinformation. Nevertheless, dates when Heck claims to have been engaged in operational activity coincide with reports of unusual causes of death at the Taipei morgue, including a man with known triad affiliations found with the chassis of a 10-speed mountain bike driven through his torso. What the fuck? And a Vatican intelligence agent with his airway obstructed by 17 communion wafers. Okay. Mr. Badass here. Nothing unsung. And all of the intels and missions really, so...
Roman police raided.
Nah. Sick. Warframe 1999 actually has a similar exit. You go on your motorcycle and go through a tunnel to actually go to missions. No. Where my gun? Fucking Darcy's photos everywhere. Where the hell is the... Oh, there. Gun cabinet. Oh yeah, I would like to have the shock pads or something, but I don't have the armor slots for it currently. Buy additional heals. That should be sufficient, yes. Perhaps. Yes. This is fine. Okay, so what do we do first? I mean, we could go with the contact. Yeah. Let's contact Stephen Heck. Meet with local informant Stephen Heck, who seems to know a lot about what's transpiring in Taipei. See what he knows about the attempt on Sung's life, and if there's anything you can do to stop it. You have quite a dossier on the guy, yeah. He sounds like John Wick. But like, cringe.
Hello? In the back. With you in a sec, buddy. Not too uncomfortable, I hope. Now this is dry cleaning solution. Active ingredient is perchloroethylene. Gets stains out like a champ. Like a champ, Win. Believe you me.
Steve Heck, I'm here on business. Agency.
Sure.
Business.
Be right with you. Oh, and you call me Steve again. Cut your thumbs off with cigar clippers, okay? So you remember where they are now, do you? Candy dish. Ah, that does it, Wen. You know I don't like sweet... Oh, the candy dish! That's right! That's where I left my keys. Should have said something earlier, Wen. You see what I almost made you drink? Good old Wen. Always getting into antics. Anywho, what can I do you for?
I'd like to know more about Ronald Sung. That is, if it won't cost me any important body parts.
You came to the right place, and you're lucky you did. See, people come in and out of Taipei all the time without asking for clearance, so then I have to erase them so they don't expose me.
I wasn't aware you had jurisdiction here. What are you trying to hide exactly?
My secret identity and everything I know, that's what. Listen, did you know that in the 1960s, the CIA surgically jammed a mic and antenna into a cat for an op codenamed Acoustic Kitty?
No, I've never heard that. Have you heard of anything relevant to my previous question?
Oh, it's relevant. Just between you and me. And when? You're with the agency, am I right?
I'm with an agency, but U.S. tax dollars don't keep the lights on.
Really? SIS, Office of Secret Intelligence, Majestic 12, TVC 15. Oh, wait, EPA.
Something like that.
Yeah, I work for a division of the CIA that doesn't officially exist. Super secret. They just kind of turned me loose and let me go nuts.
Uh-huh. So, can you help me or not?
Depends. How do I know you are who you say you are? I have to ask because, funny story, one time a salesman came in and I thought he was buying secrets about the German Chancellor's security detail.
You heard about Rome and Moscow, right?
The International Hockey Championships? Oh yeah, that was something.
No. The U.S. Embassy attack and the incident at the museum.
Really? Well, I definitely heard of that thing you just said. All right, color me convinced. So, Ronald Sung, huh? Hey, did you ever notice his name's an anagram for lard on guns? Ironic, isn't it?
Sure, play along.
Hey, yeah. And considering that item posted a few years back in the Worldly Weekly about that pig fat being used as an experimental bullet toxin, not a coincidence.
You might be onto something there, Mike. I'll look into that for sure. Ronnie Sung. What do you want to know, Mike? Personal demons, pant size, political capital, sexual proclivities?
Actually, all of the above. But right now, I'm most interested in who might want Sung dead.
Political assassinations. Yeah, those are fun. One time I took out an entire soccer stadium just to kill the premier of Namibia. Hey, did you know at 400 miles an hour, soccer balls can decapitate people?
I didn't. But Sung?
Sure. I can tell you this, Mike. There's a big conference coming up at the Grand Hotel. Sung's gonna be there, along with a few
This
dozen
guy
EU
is a
bigwigs and the like.
handful.
Any idea what they're meeting about?
They're meeting about that little firecracker in Rome, how much it's helping the climate of fear rise a few degrees. But that's just a fact, not a guess. Emotional meteorology isn't what I went to school for.
I didn't bring my conference pass, and I don't feel like waiting in line, unless it was worth my while.
Taiwanese National Security Bureau is providing the security. You think those cats don't just have oodles of stuff on everybody who might want their boss dead?
Wouldn't be too
Fair
hard
enough.
to slip in and borrow some of that information.
Knew that would appeal to you, Mike. Hey, give me a call when you head that way. I'd like to be in on this.
You got it.
Sure, why not? Why not have a pocket sociopath? Well, not even a sociopath, this guy's a psycho. Agent Thornton met with Stephen Heck, a suspected American intelligence operative based in Taipei. Heck maintains a close watch on all covert activities in Taipei and is believed to have information on the assassination plot. By contacting Stephen Heck before conducting operations in Taipei, Agent Thornton ensured Heck's cooperation in future missions. Yeah, I fucking knew it. I knew that you would have to go to him first. He sounds like a psycho. So just make sure that you let him know that you're in his hood. I was also mentally debating going to the triad first, so that I would get like some sort of, I don't know, local reputation or something to make him feel I'm legit. But I guess this was the right way to go. Heck informed Agent Thornton a diplomatic conference at the Grand Hotel will provide an opportunity to download intelligence data from the NSB. Their records are likely to have more complete files on the assassination plot. Yes. Also, I got a perk. Let's see. It was something talk? Something? Not that. Speaking the language. Heck Enterprises. I like the 25% off. Very cool. Of course, there's no email. Okay, Scarlett, give me a call. Hi, Mike. Was scrolling through my sent messages for documented evidence for a debate with my publisher when I saw the message I sent you. If you manage to be in Taipei, go ahead and give me a ring. I may even pick up. Ooh. Things are a little slow until the next assignment, so I'm digging up what few people I know so I can pass the time. It would be good to meet up. And no, this is not a date, so I'm just curious if you have more to say than you did on the plane, as cryptic and odd as that was. Maybe that's your angle. Scarlett. Yeah, that's the only time we've actually talked, I think. Buy my junk. I'm trying to use double entendres before the one world government makes them illegal. Seriously, dude, if you need guns and explosives or like, I don't know, surgical tubing, just look me up. I do a ton of business through the clearinghouse. I added your name to my list of approved buyers. Heck. Also, Heck, living up at the Grand Hotel. Hey bro! Quick recap. NSB guys will be lollygagging. Ooh, don't say that too often. Around the conference level. So it's going to be hard to move around without authorization. Now, these NSB folks at the hotel include some major players in Bureau. They're going to have their computers hooked up to remotely access the central servers while they're away from the office. Workaholics are the bane of sensible security. Oh, and if you have the time, while you're poking around those servers, keep an eye out for my name. I mean, I'm not saying you'll find a bunch of files about me. I'm just saying that if you happen to find files about me, and they're full of lies about me being wanted for certain capital crimes, well, in the interest of preserving the truth for future generations, those files should probably be deleted. And if that does happen, let me know, and I might have a nice stack of cash for you. Just saying. Who this? Hello. This I. That one guy who has streamed historically. Yup. What does this guy even allow us to get? Better gun? Well, gun, but not necessarily better. Sound generator. Effectively limitless battery life. I see. For 11.5k, I would assume that it would be more than one use. Right. Next thing, let's go. Retrieve NSB data from Grand Hotel, contact Hong Shi, investigate warehouse. Oh yeah, who was the info on? The triads, maybe? Found in 1952, Hong Kong origin crime organization. White Oak Mountain Triad. Very prominent eyebrows on that fella. The Triads, Chinese crime organizations, have a history reaching back to anti-Qing dynasty resistance forces in the 1700s. Originally devoted to restoring the previous Han dynasty, they gradually shifted into criminal pursuits, culminating in the overthrow of the Qing dynasty in 1911. Suddenly finding themselves with a lack of purpose after centuries of struggle against the Qing dynasty, the Triads turned almost exclusively to organized crime. Following the communist takeover of China in 1949, most Triads emigrated to Hong Kong, which became the seat of their power. Also NSB. Taiwan 1955 Military Intelligence. The NSB serves as the chief operational arm of the Taiwanese intelligence services. Founded in 1955 by President Chiang Kai-shek. The NSB oversees intelligence gathering, both foreign and domestic. presidential security, military security, and related fields. In its early days, the organization was referred to as the Taiwanese KGB due to its mysterious and fearsome reputation. Yeah. Taiwan and Singapore are... They are pretty, well, historically they have not been much better than China.
Lexa de has resubed for 60 months. The Madman Totally Realistic Military Simulation. I hekkin laav tarki gatsi-hypä.
Simulation. Yes. Totally realistic. Good old Tarky. Wait, which one have I not read on? CIA, I have, absolutely. Fucking Marburg. Obnoxious guy. Anyway. Possibly Hongxi? Meet with influential triad boss Hongxi, whose monetary connections with Shahid suggests global connections and deep pockets. Find out what he knows about the assassination plot or if he's involved. Okay.
I'm here to see the Red Lion. I'm a friend of the Sheik.
Professional.
Sure. My name is Michael Thornton. I think you have information I need.
I know many things. Most of them would be useful to someone, I'm sure. What is it you want from me, Mr. Thornton? I have no interest in bantering with an American cowboy. It upsets my digestion. Please, get to the point.
Someone is planning to assassinate Ronald's son. You've been receiving transfers of funds from Shahid. I'd be willing to pay to see if these two facts are connected.
Interesting. I admire a man who presents a business proposal clearly and succinctly. Mr. Thornton, a man in my position does not get to be a man in my position without knowing the value of a good trade.
I can understand that. I suppose the question is what you need.
Some of my lieutenants seem to think they would do better without my loving guidance and gentle hand. They have set up shop in a disreputable part of town. Now, if you were to discourage them, I will tell you what I know.
You don't even know me. Why trust me with something like this? Why not use your own people?
My own people are known to these rogues. You, on the other hand, look enough like an ignorant Guaylo tourist that they might only mug you.
Well, when you put it that way, it's hard to argue. All right, Mr. Hong.
I knew you would see the wisdom of this deal, Mr. Thornton. Contact me again when my wayward children have been dealt with, huh?
Sure.
Oh, and Mr. Thornton.
Yeah?
Don't call me Mr. Hong.
Okay. Agent Thornton met with Hong She, boss the White Oak Mountain Triad, following a lead from Shahid's computer systems. Hong She claimed he had information related to the assassination attempt. He offered to share the information if Agent Thornton assisted him in dealing with some rebellious lieutenants. Assault Triad headquarters in slums. Oh boy! I do love going to slums and shooting people up. Nope, wait. Oh, that's essentially what it is. Pirate mounting about Path of Exile more, meaning multiplicative instead of additive or increasing. Oh yeah, about more meaning multiplicative instead of additive or increasing. Something about English language, yada yada yada. As far as I've understood, they speak English in New Zealand, where the game was developed. So I am certain that they do know their English. But hey, it's Thor. That guy cannot be wrong. He's just so full of his own shit that he cannot let go. He just can't be lying. He can't be wrong because he's the Blizzard guy with the daddy in Blizzard. Yeah, fucking... His whole facade of the wise old Blizzard employee has been falling apart the more people have heard him talk at length. And now the whole fucking raid debacle, or not even raid, dungeon debacle, where he just abandoned people after having ranted earlier about mages being lazy and other mages being lazy and not saving their teammates. And then he goes on to do this. He's a fucking rat. Yeah, his whole wholesome wise man facade really fell apart. I think for me, the moment was when he decided to start shitting on the game preservation initiative by Ross from what was it? Something Farms. Accursed Farms, yeah. He was just being nitpicky, and he seems to be a fucking shill for games as a service. Like, he cannot imagine there having to be some sort of, like, expectation and, like, rules that you have to maintain the game for an X amount of time. No, that's too damaging. I immediately saw his place in the Dharma, almost laughed out loud when he stated, "Look at my mana, what can I do?" Oh yeah, and he also had like mana crystals, which could, yeah. Broadcasted Blizzard insta-cancelled and blinked immediately after to drop 25% of his mana. Yeah, like, the guy's a fucking joke. He's... Not only is he obnoxious, he's also just... bad. He's not very good at doing what he preaches. It's kind of fascinating how fast Thor came to prominence, was seen as a smart guy and like a community darling for basically people in the Twitch, YouTube, Blizzard bubble. And then suddenly it just crashed down within months. Blinking to keep his mana low. Jesus Christ. That guy is something else. Yes, it is. I am talking into nothingness. Anyway. Panic? Sure. But if he's used to Mythic, what a shit situation can become a shit situation very fast. I would expect he can keep his shit. Or maybe it's the fact that he's playing hardcore. I mean, that's kind of a different thing. Kinda. But I still think that it's ridiculous. Yeah, Mythic raids have 0 error margin, yes. However, your character doesn't die permanently from those, so there is a slight difference there. So yeah, ultimately I mean, it doesn't make him look any better. He just looks like a scrub. And he looks like a coward, anyway. Like, how can he be that fucking lost? He's just... Yeah, he's just an egotistical dipshit, and he was looking out for himself first and foremost. As long as he lives, he's willing to throw everyone else into the fire. I can kind of understand it, because hardcore is... If you've played hardcore to that extent already, it would be hard to justify staying to fight if it meant that you could die. But I would have enough dignity to fucking die with them. To be fair. Like, what is it worth to survive at the cost of everyone else in a system that is built on trust entirely? If you go to dungeons with others, especially on hardcore, you are expecting that everyone will do their part. Yeah, well, we'll fucking die in a blaze of glory. Absolutely. He's just a little bitch. Anyways, Hongshi's organization has had some defectors. Some of his subordinates have decided to break off from his organization to form their own. They're currently holed up in a rundown section of Taipei, and he has asked them be punished for killing his right-hand man. Okay. Bro.
Okay, I'm not far from the market, near the slums.
I'm picking up some activity near your position. I don't think Hongshu gave us the whole story.
The head of an organized crime syndicate not telling the truth? Gee, that's a stretch.
Stretch or not, it looks like you're going to see some heavier resistance up ahead.
Sure. Subsonic rounds. So fucking dumb. This is why I bought the EMPs. Now I remember. Because the hacking minigame and big lockpicking and everything has become so fucking difficult. It's a massive fucking pain in the ass.
Shut up! I heard something.
Fuck. Off to a great start. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, fuck off. This fucking aiming system, man. Speed up. The game is difficult enough as it is. I am going to cheese the hell of the game. Okay. Ow. Ah, there. Somewhere. Ah. He was so fucking out of focus that I couldn't see. This? Ah, it's the security system, right? Okay. Does AI slide like taco scavs do? No, it's the...
Interesting.
What is?
I just found a 10-page list of Triad members.
How does that help us?
I think it may be a list of all the defectors.
You said 10 pages? How many defectors are there?
A hell of a lot more than Hong sure told us about.
You better watch yourself, Mike. There's no telling what else you forgot to tell us about.
My thoughts exactly.
I'd rather not have an alarm going.
I'm going to find you.
Are you?
I need help.
Give me a sec, guy. That's funny. Tony Ting. Deactivate cameras. Fuck. Come on. Where is it? Yeah, no. No heating. Money. Anything else? No. Now to explore every nook and cranny. Gotta get all the pickups. That bit makes me think of the fucking Barons. It's like straight. This is the Barons. Shh. Tony, I'm not here. Don't mind me. Well. I really should have pulled up the wall hack. Ah, that's Tony Tseng. Ooh, look at that. That was a big juicy crate. A series of crits even. Oh. Two. No to no. Apparently no to the two. Bryce a one. Nej. Nej. Inte. Come on, guy. No. Head jack and shit. Fuck. I guess I'll have to go and find a better position. Speccing into assault rifle was like the best fucking idea. No. Mainly because it has the range that I need. I would have gone pistols if it wasn't so fucking short. Because being a spy with a pistol is cool. Yeah, where am I? And yeah, like the issue is, it's not even that the pistol would be inaccurate at that range. No, it just cannot do damage at all to that range, and that fucking pisses me off. But then again, it was pretty much the same with Deus Ex. And I'm fairly sure that they took the whole shooting accuracy thing from Deus Ex. Like they clearly had good inspiration from the game series. Absolutely. The first game, at least. Because this is straight out of the first game. Oh, leap over there. Well, why? Why would I? That's that, and that's that.
Oh man, I don't believe this. Our friendly neighborhood triads have been dealing with Al Samad.
You're kidding.
No
Why
way.
would they be working together? Any details of the arrangement?
No, just some ledgers detailing various transactions.
Fucking everyone's worked with Al Samad. Why are you
Wait, there's a note
surprised?
attached to one of the ledgers. Apparently these defectors weren't happy with the arrangement, but money had nothing to do with it.
All right, Mike. Keep looking. There has to be more to this.
I mean, I'm already. I already have it good with Shahid, and if they're dealing with Shahid, maybe they're okay. Oh well. The major dickhead that is the leader who sent me here in the first place. He might be okay, or maybe not. I don't know. I suppose we'll see. Do 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 do. Do do do. It's literally one guy. He's just shitting himself now.
Pin him down!
Just look at him. It's just like a scav. Yeah, I can see where BSG got their inspiration for the AI. And deactivated the alarm. Yeah, no. I am not doing that. Because that is unreasonable bullshit. Suppressing fire through the walls, that's nice. Thanks, BSG. Oh yeah, the other way. Do. Here's the door. Out of the door. Where my loot at? Wait a minute. Now I'm actually confused. Am I supposed to be? No? No? Which fucking way am I supposed to take there? Oh. My bad.
Where are you hiding? Huh?
Shotgun is crowd control in this game. It doesn't really have the damage, but if you charge this in fully, it's a guaranteed knockdown for most enemies. And well, if they're like right in front of you, it actually does damage. Like, see?
There you are.
Oh, that was a bigger gun. Is that I have that one? Zabra Altin combo to a shotgun scav. At least they changed the throat hitbox to be chest instead of head. Because that balances it out a little bit at least. I really wish I could swap shoulders, but alas. Because this is the worst fucking site for me to be. Come on. Modified rifle chamber. I wonder if it's any good. Surely not.
There.
Oh, that's why I couldn't. Okay, that makes a little sense. That's why I couldn't use the ladder. Of course. Oh. What the fuck are you shooting at him? Silly bugger. See, oh, this is reasonable.
Huh? I know you're here.
Am I- Uh-huh. Oh yeah, and I can actually get up because, yeah, sure. Ah! Jesus! Well. Throat and thorax armpit are still the stupidest fucking hitboxes known to man. Yeah, armpit is bullshit, but like throat, yeah, that should kill you, but balance-wise, yeah, it's fucking terrible. Because it basically forces everyone into who can throw the most bullets at the direction of the enemy's head so that they randomly hit the throat hitbox. I mean, it's not that much different from, you know, being an SMG main, but, you know. That was a warning shot.
Die.
Yep. Come on, dude. You can't use my tactics against me. Fuck's sake. Fucking rude. I just wanted to look at this guy because he's funny. Yeah, the throat hitbox wouldn't be a problem if it, you know, if armor actually protected the throat when, you know, there's throat protection in it specifically. Yeah, that absolutely is bullshit. And there's a boss fight. Like, not a mini boss, but like a proper boss. It's been building up this. Money, money, money. Oh shit, it's Eric Chungus. Not that guy. Oh! Oh, sneaky. Somewhere indeed. Please! I cannot left-hand peek at all. This is like Tarkov like 2 years ago. You left-hand peek, you die. Left-hand peeking could be worse.
That's the last of the lieutenants.
Good work. Head back to the safe house. I'll arrange a meeting for you with Homeshire's people.
I'm on my way.
Wait a minute. Mike, satellite's picking up multiple individuals, headed your way fast.
Triads?
Probably. They're armed like triads anyway.
How much time do I have?
Not long. We'll be there in less than a minute. You better find a good defensive position.
Good thinking.
It looks like they'll be coming in from the loading dock, directly opposite the door you entered from.
Looks like they already had a turret covering that entrance.
Fuck.
That might be just the thing to welcome them.
You get really fucking blinded with this shit. What kind of open the fucking sluice gates? That was impressive. There. Yeah, high level looks like absolute bullshit. Hey, hey, buddy, that's fucking rude. Yep, that guy, and these guys are really good with their grenades. This guy go behind the fucking auto turret. Yeah, no. If there wasn't so fucking little time. And if it wasn't so fucking pixel perfect accurate. Yeah, just gotta get good. Angrily shoot to the wall, yeah. Fuck! I wouldn't have it happen to have the habara. No. Sabotage, But I've tried to look it up, and none of the skills actually really help you with this. You just really have to get good. Yeah, if this game had fucking limited lockpicks, I would be. I would be beside myself. Like, literally, it's way too fucking accurate. Fucking no leeway at all. Yeah, that they are lowering GPU requirements. Yeah. Yes, they are. Like, if I had like 15 seconds. I could do this in peace. Or if they gave more leeway than one fucking pixel. Yeah, it's good. It's good that they are lowering the requirements a little bit. Or at least what they're aiming for. Fuck! Ah! It's gonna be a massive hole through the wall at this rate. Fuck! There's literally a fucking millimeter. Now I'm really annoyed. I'm gonna. Okay, I get to keep at it. I wonder how many FPS you will get with Wilds. You'll be enjoying those magnificent 5 polygon creatures. That's probably not gonna be a thing in the final product.
Well, it's
Oh
official.
my god!
Red lion my ass. More like red liar. I hope you're sitting down for this.
Oh!
The benefits of a desk job.
According to this series of emails, the defectors
Holy
aren't the one
fuck.
who killed Hong Shi's second in command. The big man did it himself.
Why would he do that?
The guy had the audacity to openly speak out against the gang's affiliation with Al-Samad. Hong Shi decided to make an example of him. It wasn't pretty. There were needle-nose pliers involved.
That's quite an example.
I'll upload the intel to you. This might be useful later.
Got it.
Yeah, the thing about World is... back when World released... I absolutely could not run
I found
it.
controls for the sluice gates. Should provide for an interesting approach.
It ran like shit because, you know, I didn't have the computer for it. My graphics card was just not enough. The required VRAM, I just didn't have it. I think I had like 4 back then. That is like 2018, 20... What the hell are you shooting at? Being a much more compact game, though way flashier effects-wise, runs like on butter. Yeah, because Rise was first and foremost designed for consoles in mind. And World was meant to specifically push boundaries. It was supposed to push the graphics to the next level and all that. Like, support way more, like ecology and shit like that, like, all that kind of stuff. They really wanted to emphasize it.
Mina, I need you to look something up for me.
Sure. What do you need?
Exactly how many diseases can I get from working in this?
Not enough.
Untouched by your caring words.
Ha, funny. But yeah, Rise has been optimized for consoles, and I really do appreciate it. It's just really, really smooth. I love that it's still going. It's very diligent. Rise's style of wood. Yeah, because Rise was specifically very stylistic in the old style of Monster Hunter, and World was specifically going for more realistic, because, you know, they were going for a Western audience, so they thought that that's what they mainly want in the West, and, well... And, well, on the PC, specifically. And, well, they weren't wrong. World has sold 30 million copies, so yeah, it was what people wanted. But so was Rise. Rise didn't sell 30 million, but it did sell like 10 or 15. I'm not quite sure on the numbers. Anyway, let's start reading. Agent Thornton entered the Taipei slums to eliminate the traitorous lieutenants who defected from the White Oak Mountain Triad. Agent Thornton eliminated all 3 lieutenants, Red Eye Jin, Tony Tseng, and Eric Chungus, fighting his way through numerous Triad gangsters who defected alongside their bosses. While pursuing his targets, Agent Thornton found a list of Triad members who defected from the White Oak Mountain Triad. This indicates Hong Shi's defection problem was much larger than he admitted. Agent Thornton also discovered Hong Shi's organization was involved with Al-Saman, and that this association with religious terrorists was the reason for the defection. Further exposing Hong Shi's duplicity, Agent Thornton learned Hong Shi's second-in-command was not killed by the defectors, but by Hong Shi himself, as an example to those questioning his leadership. This information could prove useful in bargaining with Hong Shi, but may alienate Agent Thornton from the Triad force permanently.
Mr. Thornton, you return. The television is already humming with talk of your assault on the slums.
Everything's taken care of. But next time, tell me your lieutenant's defected because you killed one of them as a warning.
I did not feel you needed to know this, Mr. Thornton. Nor do my men. I trust I can rely on your discretion.
Shahid was sending you large sums of money. What was it for?
A man in my position has access to certain materials, Mr. Thornton. Materials that a man in Shahid's position finds very valuable. We had a long-standing business arrangement.
You've already got the international smuggling contacts. You could secure shipments to just about anywhere an Al-Samad cell operates.
Very astute, Mr. Thornton. You would do very well in this business. I did not sell weapons to Shahid directly. I was merely a facilitator.
And how does that put you in a position to know about an attempt on Sung's life?
I'm willing to provide my information, not my sources.
Fair enough. Let's see it.
Fair enough.
As promised, Mr. Thornton. Here is all the information I have regarding this unfortunate business with Mr. Sung.
A pleasure doing business with you.
And with you, Mr. Thornton.
But for the love of God, don't use it on the central computer.
Other thing. Beware of the man called Omen Dang.
Omen Dang? Who's he?
I'm afraid no one really knows. He is a powerful man in Taipei, and I have heard his name mentioned along with the rumors of this assassination.
I'll keep my ears open. Thanks.
Yeah, I get that immediately that this guy was really into being a professional. After eliminating the rogue Triad lieutenants, Agent Thornton once again met with Hong Shi to secure the promised information regarding the assassination. Agent Thornton successfully acquired the information Hong Shi promised, concluding his business with the Triad leader. Hong Shi may be willing to provide further assistance on later missions in Taipei. In addition, Hong Shi mentioned the name Omen Deng, suggesting he is a dangerous adversary and may be linked to the assassination. Further investigation is needed.
I'm sending you the data I got from Hong Shi now.
Receiving. Got it.
Anything?
According to this, the White Oak Mountain Triad was approached to provide security for a diplomatic exchange at a subway station on the Xingmei line tomorrow night.
Nobody hires Triad gangsters to provide security for a diplomatic exchange. Any hint what was really going on?
Hong Shi's lieutenants dug into the guy's background. Turns out, he was an NSV deep cover operative. After some persuasion, he let slip that he was working undercover to foil a major political assassination.
Persuasion. Do I want to know?
You really don't.
Fair enough.
That gives us a time and a place. Think it's enough to go on?
Xingmei Station is pretty big. You could wander around for an hour and not find the exchange. You'll need to identify the package being handed off. If you can find a way to track it, even better.
I'll see what I can dig up. I'll be in touch.
Okay. Good luck, Mike.
Alright. really cool ass move. Right. What was I supposed to do? Rising Sun Enterprises. Hongshi extends his regards. Mr. Thornton, Hongshi asked me to give you access to our distribution network. Should you wish to take advantage of this arrangement, simply log into the clearinghouse. And from LP regarding your work. Mr. Thornton, Hongshi has requested that I forward you some information regarding the targets. Your first subject is Red Eye Jin, one of Hongshi's more aggressive enforcers. Jin's temper has long been a liability for the Red Lion. His death will be a blessing. Yeah, this is already done that. Yeah, I'm very excited for Monster Hunter Wilds. Lots of cool things. NSP data from Grand Hotel. Heck knows a man. Hongshi is a man of great influence and can pull many strings of many legitimate businesses because it serves his purposes. He's willing to make use of his clout at the Grand Hotel and make sure that the most capable security personnel are off duty when you arrive. Sweet. Now I need to actually buy some ammo. That's enough. That should be good. Let's go have a... I got a couple of upgrades. So let's have a look at those. Not for this, not for sights, not for magazine, no. But there's barely any recoil to begin with, so... Yeah, no fucking upgrades. Eh. Incendiary bomba. Oh, yeah, I should have bought EMP charges. But I probably can't afford it. Yeah, not with that money. Can I sell some shit? Custom SMG, great. I mean, I can afford 2 more, and that's exactly it. Okay. I have exactly $0 dues. Yes, I definitely needed more of the MPs. Because these fucking EMPs are the main reason I can open anything electronic at this point. Oh yeah, the TV's here.
I think there's enough coke residue on this knife to get very, very
no,
high.
the TV, not the knife.
Exhibit has caused chaos in the streets of Rome. The Roman Museum of Natural History opened up its Crusades exhibit earlier last week, prompting claims of religious intolerance by protesters who have crowded the downtown area and even threatened visitors. Officials for the museum defended the exhibit, claiming it was a critical examination of the time period based on historical evidence. Roman police have kept the scene under control, but fear a full-scale riot could break out if the numbers gathered outside the museum continue to increase. Roman police raided a warehouse in the Apria district
The agency
earlier
made me
today
give
on
this to
reports
you.
that it was being used as the hub of an international arms smuggling operation.
Yeah, the stealth course plaque. Alright, we gotta investigate the warehouse. Or we could use all of our shit that we already have. Like, I mean, we have a lot of stuff already. Omen. That guy looks like a Metal Gear villain. It's like it's the background coloring. That's it. 27 Taiwanese Chinese secret police. Omen Deng is almost like a boogeyman of the intelligence community, and he is feared among the underground. Those who mention his name often enough in Taipei invariably encounter him. He always knows when an enemy agent is active in his territory. Many either refuse to speak about him after meeting him or are never seen again. He shows little emotion, or sometimes the opposite emotion of his actual mood. Well, I see. Cool. Triads. The typical White Oak Mountain soldier is little more than a thug. They lack discipline of any kind or any kind of uniform armament. Members will often go into battle armed with whatever weapon they can get their hands on, and agents should expect to face anything from submachine guns to assault rifles. Though they typically wear no armor, they are fast and highly mobile, making them difficult to pin down and eliminate. Many Triad soldiers are skilled hand-to-hand combatants as well, and they are frequently trained in martial arts, which focus on deflecting the enemy strikes and delivering devastating counterattacks. Cool. We have 4 pieces of intel for this. We have 3 for this. Find out who was bugging Shahid's computer system. They tracked a data stream from one of Shahid's computers to a warehouse in Taipei. Satellite images suggest the building is abandoned, but the power grid readouts indicate something in there is drawing a lot of power. It may be related to the assassination plot. Mina's contact wrote you a surveillance virus program. This will allow you to bug multiple computers with a single hack. You acquired a map of the area. You acquired a transponder that will broadcast a friendly signature to enemy turret emplacements, not replacements. Yeah. This will start out as a stealth mission until I inevitably fail, and then it's just shooting everyone on sight. That's just kind of how it goes.
G22? What are they
Ooh.
doing here?
Okay, this got interesting immediately.
Mina, do you copy? Great. Signal's jammed. Looks like I'm on my own.
Yeah, you're lucky that they are deaf. Throat punch. I am honestly baffled that this guy didn't see me. Yeah, these guys I've last seen in the embassy. No power. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. That's fine, because it's 6. And not 12 or more. Because that's how fucking ridiculous it gets. My wall hack reveals that guy.
Heads up. Investigate.
Now we're in stranglehold.
Checking something out.
Stranglethorn Valley.
A networked hub. That must be what's drawing all that power.
Oh yeah, that's a couple of servers. Big money. Very nice. And there's definitely some dude upstairs. Somewhere. I cannot see shit other than the pickup icon. And that's fine, I suppose.
What's that?
Nothing. No notes. No notes.
Hold up. Checking something out.
Damn, signal's not getting through. Must be a jammer somewhere. I'll have to bypass it.
Fucking yummy there.
Investigate.
Prepare to be throat punched. You literally have less than a second to react as they turn.
What's that?
The fuck did you say? Time to give up stealth, I think.
Investigating. Unknown. Grenade.
Yep. Time for left-hand peeking.
Heads up.
tad too silent, but you know. Dossier Sis. What the fuck is that? Sis unknown appears to be her late teens or early 20s. Unknown, a G22 agent. Most of the existing information on codename Sis comes from Interpol records. Once they were isolated when a computer virus attacked their systems in 2006 and erased almost 3 years of evidence compiled on G22. Curious. Fuck. Just in time. Where's the other one? I cannot see it. There. I cannot see shit. I mean, I could read it from there, but I am not going to do that. Too much of a pain in the ass. Loot? I see ammo. Subsonic to replace my subsonics. Very cool. Oh yeah. Thankfully I have that perk because otherwise me as a dumbass, I would have already gotten caught by alarms and shit. How many people are there? There's this guy. There's his friend. Edit, I cannot see shit. You guys really should invest in lights. Not quite what I intended, but you know.
Checking things out.
Yeah, you check things out. Did you check till Hearts comes in? Dipshit. There. Scarlet Lake. Wow. Haven't seen any info on her in a while. So who is she? And why do they have intel on her? Curious. It's Scarlet and her mother were forced to become world travelers due to troubles in interstates. Scarlett's mother's identity in the CIA was leaked for political reasons, causing her to flee the States and take up residence abroad. Her mother died of cancer when Scarlett was 20, and Scarlett left their home and began her career in photojournalism, starting with a violent protest in France, then moving to Monaco, and then elsewhere across the globe, never staying long in any one place. Sure. Nothing. Well, the fact that her mother is CIA, I mean, that's a bit of a surprise. So I wouldn't be surprised if she was connected to CIA or something.
Now that is one hell of a jamming device.
Vitu isot jamit. Could I? Maybe? No. Yeah, make sure that nobody's coming from my back. You bastard. Why would you do that? Because these guys can kill you in so... They can kill you so fucking fast. So letting any of them near...
Locating target.
What, there's a guy literally above me, isn't there? Oh, that's annoying.
Acquiring target.
Now.
Checking things out. Requesting backup.
No. You already have the alarm on. That's as much as you're gonna get.
Get a shot.
Yeah, at this point I might as well go loud. I mean, it's been a bit of ways to fire subsonics at them after they became hostile, but
This is definitely what's blocking the transmission. Bypassing it will be tough, but blowing it up isn't exactly covert.
Oh boy. Where's the... Oh, it was right below. It moved just a little bit.
Transmission link-up's good. I'm gonna get out of here.
Parts.
Did you hear something? Surely they will not suspect a thing when there's an alarm going, everyone's dead. Nothing is suspicious. Come on, buddy. Really?
Checking things out.
I'm sure you are.
Heard something.
Oh, really? Did you?
Engaging.
Oh, shit.
Heads up. Acquiring target.
Military game where enemies can hear stuff at realistic ranges. As in, they would hear the guy being choked out if they were within 10 meters of the guy. Yeah. Because that's always funny. In all these stealth games, you do stealth takedowns where a dude just groans really loudly and the guy right behind him doesn't hear a fucking thing. This game is dark as fuck. Have to do something with a little bit more to gamma, so that it's not completely unbearable. Would be fun to have every enemy within a few kilometers alerted if anyone fires a gun. I mean, isn't Arma like that? To some extent? Probably not kilometers. Or maybe. I'm not sure. Let's see. 7, that goes there. This one goes here. I have no idea what I even achieved there. I mean, you could join Cheese and, well, a load of people who are playing the anti-Stasi thing. Anti-Stasi with like stalker mods, like there's anomalies and mutants and shit. It's pretty good. Like, why am I even careful of the cameras? Because the alarm is already there. And has been there for a while. Rocksmith.
Checking things out.
Haven't heard that name in years. Does it still get content, or is it mostly reliant on like community stuff? Yeah, when it comes to Arma 3 is like constantly on sale. That.
Heard something.
Did you now? Like great time to be reloading. That should be all of them. Yeah. Unless some of them just pop out of nowhere, I suppose. Weapon mod. Ah, right, you were playing War Thunder at the time, so in that time energy learn it. Minecraft, Mountain Blade, Warband, and OG Guild Wars, yeah. I mean, not bad choices at all. You can spend a hell of a lot of time with all of those. I still remember Vanquishing really fondly. There's just something really chill about it. But yeah, Arma, I have not really learned it. I constantly ask the guys for which key I need to use to do this or that. As long as you know how to shoot, that goes a long way. Oh, fuck's sake.
The hell is up with my PDA?
Agent Thornton, my name is Albatross.
Hello,
You
bird.
attacked a G-22 cell in Taipei and placed monitoring software on our servers. I want you to delete it.
I was looking for information related to my mission. I didn't know anyone was here. I didn't expect to find anyone at this warehouse.
That means we've done our job, Agent Thornton. The question is, what were you doing here in the first place?
What's it to you, Albatross? I was checking a lead. Next thing I know, your goggle-eyed agents are crawling out of the woodwork.
You've placed monitoring software on our servers. I want you to shut it down.
Look, your little organization, G-22, they sure didn't make me feel welcome when I arrived. Now, after all that trouble you put me through, you expect me to do you a favor? I don't even know what you and your pals were doing here.
Eavesdropping on our servers won't help you. I'm guessing you're looking for an Al-Samad and Halbech connection.
You're surprisingly well informed for some organization I've never heard of before.
Alpha Protocol aren't the only ones who keep a low profile, Agent.
So I see. Care to tell me how you knew about Sung?
We've been monitoring both Al-Samad and Halbech, but are affiliated with neither. I'm afraid you'll have to take me at my word, Agent Thornton.
Fuck it.
I
Sure.
believe you. I don't know why, but I'm guessing if you're willing to ask first. That
Yeah,
says a lot
I
right
mean,
there.
that goes a long
I appreciate
way.
your trust, Agent Thornton. Mike. And that data, well, let's just say it would be of little use to you. Shut down your program, and I will compensate you. I know why you're here. I can help you. Refuse, and you'll find you have few friends here in Taipei.
Fuck it, sure.
Alright, I'll delete the programs. And I could use the help. This operation is turning out to be larger than I expected.
Thank you, Mike. And as for your mission, let us say that G22 has no interest in seeing President Song placed in jeopardy.
So, you have been eavesdropping on Al-Samad and Halbeck.
Yes. Halbeck underestimated Shahid. The man was no fool. But even G22 hasn't been able to determine how Halbeck intends to pull off the assassination, or who the assassin is.
I'd rather not wait until Sung is shot to find out. That help you mentioned.
G22 will be in contact, Mike. And thank you.
I mean, he asked nicely, so... Agent Thornton traced the data trail from Sheikh Shahid's computer network to an apparently abandoned warehouse in Taipei. The warehouse was guarded by an unknown faction armed with submachine guns and sophisticated vision-enhancing goggles. The location appears to have been a shadow network hub that collected and stored data from other intelligence agencies. Agent Thornton successfully bugged the network hub servers but was detected by the operatives guarding the warehouse. With the security compromise, they will likely shut the network down soon. While Albatross and G22 were not friendly with Agent Thornton, the fact that he had disarmed the security exploits in the Taipei cell seemed to give G22 enough incentive to assist in protecting Sung. It is suspected their potential involvement may have undisclosed benefits for G22, and that Agent Thornton is simply a convenient ally in this situation. Information recovered from the Shadow Network bugs indicates details of the assassination plot will be delivered at the Qingmei subway station. Lacking a means to locate the courier within the station, however, Agent Thornton cannot apprehend the courier and acquire the plans without further evidence.
I thought this line was supposed to be secure.
No line is 100% secure. You want to tell me what happened?
Someone calling himself Albatross hacked into the comm network and accused me of swiping his data. Said he represents something called G22.
That's scary.
Yeah, it was a shock for me too.
I'm guessing he didn't call to chat. What did he want?
He found the bugs I planted, wanted them shut down. I figured it was in my best interest not to piss him off. We should have what we need by now anyways.
Too bad. A look inside their network might have told us more about who we're dealing with.
So, what do we got?
Not a lot. I downloaded what I could before you shut down the bugs. But we're offline now.
I hope Albatross's goodwill is worth it. What did we get?
It looks like the network was part of the ShadowNet G22 uses to monitor global intelligence services.
ShadowNet.
I ran a search for the keywords Ronald Sung and assassination, and got a hit.
Anything we can run with?
I've got an email intercept indicating that the assassin will be receiving the details of the assignment tomorrow night at the subway station on the Qingmei line.
That's not a lot of new information.
It's something. Maybe if we can find a way to tap into the NSB's computers, we can narrow the search a little more.
I know just the guy to talk to about that. Hopefully he's not as crazy as he seems.
Stephen Heck? I'm not sure you can trust him.
Well, neither am I, but he did offer to help me get access to the NSB's archives. I'll be in touch when I have more news.
Okay. Good luck, Mike.
And immediately, bam! Level up. Got back to Mountain Blade, started at midday after a few battles, felt hungry. Time was 3 a.m. at that point, literally 15 hours went by fast. Yeah, it is one of those types of games. For me, lately, that's been Worm Online. I can just spend 6 hours straight just smithing things and that's it. That's everything I've done all fucking day. Let's see. Reduces cooldown of first aid, medic master, armor customization master. Increases endurance bonus automatically, that is nice. Jump attack! Sabotage. Breaking and entering reduces the difficulty of lockpicking, electric bypass, and hacking attempts. But I really have to go that fucking far. Invest that much to get in. And I'm not even sure how much easier it'll be. Then again, toughness would never go amiss. Yeah, I do remember playing Mountain Blade, and sometimes the allies are just brain dead stupid. I mean, I could get up to here. I could get the remote hack, but improved critical. It's 5 points each. God damn. That is... Fuck it, I'll put it there and throw one. Yes. When I played Mountain Blade, the latest Mountain Blade, it was really early on. I think the game might have changed a lot since I've last played. Many improvements, at least, I would hope. Yeah, I'm gonna get more EMPs. Okay, note to self, files on Halvex for an election fraud. Uri. We're going to need to get some feet on the ground and squash this voter fraud thing before it gets picked up by the international news. If it gets out that we tampered with the voting machines we supply to Taiwan, we'll likely lose our entire Pacific goodwill. We're going to pull a Kennedy on this one. I'm going to shunt some money your way, and you're going to get 7 good men to head up a shill corp to make a hard-hitting documentary about the election. Fill it with conspiracy theorist lingo and editing. Get some facts right, some facts wrong. Once the film hits, we'll anger people who already hate us. Hippie college kids, the average Taiwanese citizen. And push the notion of us tampering with the election into the realm of counterculture pot talk. Attached is the full plan. Peruse it and get back to me if you have any questions. K. Jacobson, Director of Special Project. Oh, hey, there goes the Scarlet. Good. Hello, Scarlet. I guess election fraud is still all the rage with rich white guys. According to some info I found on Halbeck, the director of special projects had a hand in manipulating Taiwanese election. Also, seems they have an interesting tactic for covering it up. I figured you might want to run a story or two about this. Good luck. Yeah, pretty much. It looks like Deng's men are going to have some sort of information exchange in the Taipei subway system. Evidence suggests early morning. Qingmei Line platform, okay. Holy shit, he... Very important, must read. Thornton, you need to read this. I just got an email from my buddy who's infiltrated the Federal Reserve, and he's told me about how the government is making a land grab of untold epic proportions. We're talking total shitstorm here, and they've been planning this thing for years. And if you don't believe me, tell me why Andrew Jackson almost killed by an assassin who attempted to kill Jackson with a pair of pistols at close range when Jackson tried to stop decentralized banking institution, just like Garfield and just like McKinley were assassinated. The classic Zionist Jesuit assassin tactic to silence those who would oppose the one bank, one government, one regime plan that is responsible for the current land grab, which is happening right now thanks to deregulation in the early 90s that allowed the banks to capitalize beyond the 12-to-1 ratio and issue mortgages to people who can't truly afford them. It was all planned to fail because everyone who helped pass those laws wanted it to fail so that buyers would default on mortgages and their real property would end up owned by the banks for free. Free because the money they lent to the people to buy these houses was made by the Federal Reserve that can print money whenever they feel like it, so that they can basically print money, hand this printed money to a bank. The bank hands it to you in exchange for your land and house as collateral, and then they make the banks fail, quote unquote. Even though they don't fail, they just get absorbed by other banks that are really one bank in the first place, and the different companies is an illusion, and your house becomes worthless worthless than the loan, which was fake, printed money, and then you end up giving your land to the bank, and they are now buying up all the land in America for free. Heck. Yeah, this guy's fucking schizo. Oh my god. That was literally all just one fucking run-on sentence. Jesus. Tried new chili sauce for food a while back. Can't use ketchup at least. Can't use it as ketchup at least. Contains 56% of Trinidad Morgua scorpion chili. 600 to 700k Scoville unit. Oof. That's that's just fucking terrible. I don't think even when I was at my most spicy, I don't think I could have fucking handled that. Oof. But anyway, looks like there's gonna be a little ad break. I'm gonna be right back. Made a mistake of using it on top of hot salsa for tortillas. Use a light teaspoon of it per tortilla. Calculated that it was like having few supermarket chilies per. Those are some spicy tortillas. Yeah, let's I don't know, should I bait him? Nah. I'll be polite. Stephen, that's quite possibly the longest single sentence I've ever read. I think you're right. There's definitely evil going on. How about we discuss it further after we've finished dealing with more immediate issues? Thornton. Like, I started as kind of like what was supposed to be a terrible agent who was like flirty and cracking jokes, but then we can just gradually and ended up becoming professional. One of those, couple of those. I mean, this would be great. However, I am not going to be able to pull $179,000 out of my ass. No, sir. I pretty much achieved, like, peak weapon progression ages ago. The golden gun, the golden AK that I have, I've had that like since the first chapter of the game. And I've needed nothing else. Because the damage is fine. It's the accuracy that was most important about it. And like, I've achieved enough accuracy that I don't need any more of it. And I'm not willing to sacrifice the accuracy, which, you know, affects range, in order to get more damage. So it's not like I'm running out of ammo either. Ever. Let's see. No new intel or anything.
Breaking news from Moscow this morning. Last night, the United States Embassy was the victim of a terrorist
Yeah, no more
attack.
DACA really. I pretty much achieved what I wanted.
The attackers were well
Like
armed and
in
struck with
chapter
military
2
precision.
already.
Thus far, no group has stepped forward to take credit for the attack.
Yeah, when I went to do the Russian thing, the Russian chapter, that's where I basically... I've not changed my weapon upgrades or anything since then. Alright, now there's just this. And probably one more mission after this. In Taipei. The NSB, Taiwan's foremost intelligence agency, is holding a conference at the Grand Hotel to discuss security threats to President Sung. Hotel security is tight, but if you can reach the conference floor, you may be able to access the NSB network to find leads on the assassination. Check into a room and coordinate your efforts with Stephen Heck and Scarlett. You'll need their help to reach the upper floors. You acquired the map with details on security. You paid Hong Shi to manipulate hotel scheduling. The less experienced guards will be on duty. An anonymous tip pointed out a guest list with details about rich celebrities involved in high-priced prostitution, a list that will translate into blackmail money. The man responsible for arming the security staff has left some hardware and ammunition for you in the security wing. That seems fair enough.
Is this Scarlet? This is...
Mike, from the plane, right?
You remembered.
You didn't give me a reason to forget.
Heard you were in
Aw.
Taipei, thought I'd call.
So, it takes me coming to Taipei for you to get back to me?
About your offer of exchanging information.
I remember. Do you have something?
I'm here in town trying to find out all I can about President Sung and the upcoming rally.
So? Why?
Fuck
Is
it.
there something wrong?
His life is in danger.
Why do you think that?
I have an inside source. He's a target, and I need to warn him. I don't have a lot of friends here in Taipei, and certainly not ones with press credentials who can move freely. Can you help me?
What did you have in mind?
A little covert operation, if you're up for it.
I might be. I'd need the details first.
I'll fire them over, along with a location to meet up.
Alright then. Talk to you soon, Mike.
Yeah, Scarlet sees through bullshit too easily.
Everybody online?
In position in the
Fucking
lobby.
Zoom
In
meeting.
position to rain death on my enemies.
We need the NSB's threat analysis. What we don't need is to be added to their list. I want minimal confrontation and no civilian casualties.
What are you expecting me to do, Mike? Bludgeon a wandering guard to death with a camera?
Actually, that last part was mostly for Steven.
Anybody ever tell you you're a real wet blanket, Mike?
Steven, you're with me. There will be a map of the conference in the security office. You're gonna
We're,
be my
we're
distraction.
probably gonna show
Can
things
do,
up
Mike.
anyway.
Would you prefer a hot distraction or a loud distraction?
What's the difference?
Hot distractions have more fire.
Actually, I was thinking something a little less likely to cause a complete security lockdown.
So what? Hide the bodies?
No bodies would be better.
Yeah,
Aww.
sure. No bodies.
Scarlet, I need you to stay in the lobby for now. Hang out in the bar, see if you can find me a lonely convention attendee.
And do what with him exactly?
Prettiest face in Taipei? I'm sure you'll come up with something.
When I was a little girl, I always wanted to grow up to be a honey trap. Thanks so much, Mike.
You're
I'll
welcome.
call you as soon as I have anything. What about me?
I need your eyes on the security systems. Any advance warning you can give me about enemy placement and awareness.
Already on it. I'll stay in touch.
We will end
Okay,
up with
everybody
Ducka, I
knows the
think.
score? Then let's move out. Remember, people, this is our one chance to get this intel. Let's do it right. Good luck, Thorntown.
Because I'm 100% sure that I will fuck up the stealth. And nothing will fucking come of it. Okay, so... I'm going to a fucking hotel with gun out. Okay, I probably should switch to subsonic at least. I mean, if we're talking about malicious intent, that could be an option.
Heads up, Mike. The administrative offices are under guard. And they've got security cameras set up.
Hey, buddy. Do you like those TV cooking shows?
Huh? Bam! Come on, Uncle. Poor dumb bastard. He never saw it coming.
Nice
Mike,
distraction.
what are you doing?
Thanks, Steven.
Oh yeah, me and Mina's gonna be fucking pissed for every cop we kill. This is gonna be ass. She's gonna fucking hate me by the end of this. She already hates me for what I did at the embassy. Hey, buddy. Where's the other one? I am fucking blind. There.
Bingo. Got the conference map. And there's the NSB station. Looks like some parts of the hotel are locked off with keycard locks.
Then you better watch for opportunities to get one. You need to get to this information.
Tell me something I don't know.
Are you serious, dude? Fine. I have 5 shock traps. That's all I have. Of course it doesn't even fucking stun him.
Damn it.
Mike, security just started rounding up guests and escorting them away from the lobby. Did you trip an alarm or something?
Funny you should mention that. Don't worry, it's all under control.
Is it though? This is so fucking silly. Yeah, this will not be a stealth mission. Clearly. The AI companion is brain dead, absolutely. I mean, it just fits his character though. What a guy.
Heads up, Mike.
From the sound of it, he stabs
And they've got security cameras.
stabs one guy at least.
Hey, buddy, do you like those TV cooking shows? Huh? That one took a... Bam! Ah! Poor dumb bastard. He never saw it coming.
Nice distraction. Thanks, Steven. Damn it.
Fucking...
Funny you should mention that. Don't worry, it's all under control.
Yeah, I think the guy is... less part of any kind of agency, and he's just a fucking conspiracy nut with far too much capability for his own good. No. Hopefully I won't have too many EMPs to use. It has to go here. Where? Fuck! Damn it. I am fucking blind. 3, it goes there. It moved. Fuck. Seriously? Just listen to him. Well, probably one reason why he is as dumb as he is because I specifically told him not to kill anyone. Well, except apparently the first fucking guy he saw. Oh. What the hell is the other one?
Bingo. Got the conference map. And there's the NSB station. Looks like some parts of the hotel are locked off with keycard locks.
And you better watch for opportunities to get one. You need to get to this information.
Tell me something I don't know.
Yeah, the hacking and lockpicking just gets too fucking intense in this game. Like disarming shit. No. It's not like it matters. I have an alarm going. Yeah, he can take bullets. I sure as shit can. There was another one here. Doi. But yeah, that should be all of the reinforcements out of the way at least. So, fuck it. We already have an active alarm, so it doesn't even matter. We're back to doing this again, boys. Oh, that went so much easier than before. Maybe because I fucking practiced it so much. Where is it? It doesn't even go through full loops. Get some shit. Yeah, that lock was absolutely not a ploy. Wait, psychological warfare? What the fuck happened? Squeeze me? Anti-social. You know, this is one thing that I really like about this game. Leave no fact on earth, you have completed your 15th dossier. 2 ability points. Like, the game constantly gives you perks and rewards for achieving various things. Like, I got insurance liability. In an impressive feat of perseverance or an inability to duck, you have sustained 5,000 points of damage across your career without dying. Now, seriously, find some cover, you've made your point. Damage resistance. Master locks are fucking terrible. The main reason why Abloy is as good as it is because, well, it differs from... It's not the same kind of simple system as it was as it is with American and looks like Master Lock. But it's not unpickable. Like some people say. I mean, Finnish criminals already have a tool specifically made for abloy locks. You know, commonly available tools, but there is a specific design. I don't remember what it was called. It was like Vempele or Vempine or something like that.
Mike, it's Scarlett. I've got something for you.
Great, let's have it.
A certain Halbeck security officer has a distinct weakness for Mai Tais and redheads. In that order.
Get anything useful out of him?
Not much. Just his room key.
He didn't happen to have an access pass for the elevators to the convention floor, did he?
You know, funny enough, I think he did.
That's perfect. You did great, Scarlett.
One more little surprise for you. I managed to snap a picture of him. Seems like if security were told it was the face of a known sex offender.
That would make a nice distraction for hotel security. Good call.
Meet me in the restroom by the VIP suite. I'll give you what I have.
On my way.
Yeah, with the special tools, it takes some time to get the tool. Yeah, Vempele. Yeah, it still takes time to pick it.
Here you go, Mike.
You're the best. I ever tell you that?
Not often enough, I think.
Thanks, Scarlett.
I'll be seeing you, Mike.
Yeah, we have barely talked at all. This is like our second time speaking face to face.
We have an intruder in the VIP area. I need backup. He's armed. Take him down.
You wouldn't be talking about me, would you? Employees only. Penthouse floor. If I use the keypad... Yeah, it's this piece of shit. Nah. Where is it? Where did it move to? I cannot fucking see it. Yeah, it managed to move before I got to it. Fuck. That was the wrong one anyway. Oh, it's there.
And that should do it. I wonder if Taiwan has a version of Megan's Law.
Oh boy. First time, let's go. I've mastered the art. This one though, I'm gonna start from over 1. That's 2. What the fuck is 3 even? It's this 4. 5 is this. Yeah, like, there's no fucking time to do that. That's absurd. 1, 2, 3. Well, I already lost. 1, 2, 3, 4. What the fuck? Like, see how absurdly difficult this is. 4. No, it wasn't even that. Yeah, like, this is fun when there's like 8 of them at most. When there's fucking 12? I should have bought more EMPs. I mean, I barely use grenades anyway, so I should have just taken more EMPs because they're essentially my fucking lockpicks. I'll try this a couple of times. Just for the hell of it. Really? Like, you're in such a hurry to try to figure out which one is which. It's incredibly easy to just fuck up. I gotta even get half of these in the time frame allotted. That's 3. No, it's no. Yeah, no, absolutely not. That's that is not happening. Yeah, that sure as shit is not happening. I could obtain the badge, but I will actually have to fucking get there first. I wish I could use the 12 gauge lockpick. No, that's the wrong skill. Yeah, there's a single guy there. No, wait. I'm back here. Yeah. It's that idiot. He's not even with me. Yeah, there's literally no way for me to get in there. I'm fairly sure. No, I just can't. I literally can't. Or am I supposed to just turn off the alarm? And that would be enough to unlock some of the things? Because that would be great. Well, I broke like at least a couple of the alarm panels. Because they cannot realistically expect me to do that. Especially because I'm like halfway through the fucking tree for it, and it's this fucking difficult. Imagine someone who has invested no points in hacking at all.
We have an intruder in the VIP area. I need backup. He's armed. Take him down. Lost him.
I mean, I guess that floor is the way to go then. Yeah, no, fuck it. You think touching kids is a joke? What? Oh yeah, because we
Mike, you've got 2 guards ahead, patrolling the penthouse floor.
He must be hiding.
He must be hiding. Yes, sir. Fury. Wait, what is that? Slows time and increases effectiveness of a million. Yes.
Where are you?
Nah. Please don't. I need to punch you. That very much did not improve my effectiveness in melee at all. Oh, that was a fucking disaster, dude. Look, I'm trying my fucking best, alright? I'm trying not to kill these guys because I'm soon gonna be -10 with my only connection to the fucking organization that's trying to off me. Oh man. Hello. Wow, dude, that's very fucking rude. This is my last fucking heal. This mission is going to be ass after this. I think this is the last guy. Last 2 guards, my ass. I wish this replenished my uses of the heal. That would be great. Oh yeah. Fucking alarms, dude. I'm doing my absolute damnedest to try to not lose any more of my reputation.
These conferences are a waste of time. I don't even know where the red light district in Taipei is.
Are you sure?
It's nice to get out of the office for a few days, though. When do we break for dinner? I think that woman from the Luxembourg delegation was checking me out.
There's at least a bodyguard.
Who's
Nobody's out there.
What are you doing here?
Trying to crack the safe. That will actually. What is the most ridiculous thing here? Is that this fucking safe?
Alright, I've got the access
It will probably
badge
be
and the floor
directly
plan of the
connected
hotel.
to the
Looks like the express elevator in the penthouse goes
the
straight to
whole
conference floor.
Good work, Mike.
alarm system.
The NSB is patrolling the area. If you watch their pattern, you should be able to find a gap in their patrol
God.
and move past without them seeing you.
Oh fuck! I missed it. Missed the window. Now I've lost it. There we go. All the intel. Oh, at least I have it. Yep. Why is it connected to the fucking central security system? It's a... It's a fucking... That is not connected to a fucking thing. Fucking God. This is so fucked. I have no fucking health. Honestly, it feels like if I get an alarm, I just shouldn't shut down the alarm. Ever. Now, let me get back to this. Very close. Fuck. Okay, they're not even coming into the room. Smart fellas. Fuck. I really wish that it wasn't that fucking finicky. There's literally like a minuscule line. Oh yeah, I think I cannot actually get them back either. These are wasted. I have incendiary bombs and fucking explosive grenades. Which am I gonna use? Mina. Because I have run out of options. And it is absolutely going to affect the ending that I'm going to get.
Where is he?
Where is he? Ooh. I wish you really just came here. Come find out. Well, that did nothing. Doesn't even work as a diversion. Yeah, my non-lethal's out. Sorry, Mina. Animosity, excellent. Sorry, but I'm not gonna fucking die for this. Christ. And see, these guys have grenades. It's just not fucking fair. I want to have grenades too. Ah, it's another one of these. I reached the conference frame. This map is a clusterfuck. How am I supposed to know where that is? Or like how to get there? Which one is which? Okay, the one closer to me is for framing the fucker. I just have to hack this! No, that was actually literally impossible. You have to start and just fucking lose it all. Start to get so fucking difficult to distinguish between which goes where. No. Son of a bitch. 1, 2, 3. No, that. Why? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, like, no. You should be able to get like a couple of seconds more time every time you actually manage to connect one. Then this thing would be possible. But as it is, it's no. You would have to be one of those people who just do Rubik's cubes for fun, and they do it like do it in like 9 seconds. Oh, this is so fucked. There's barely enough time to just go between these fucking things. Yeah, no. That's fucking impossible. No. Why would I fucking do that? Yeah, nah. We're gonna be the most terrible spies. We're gonna murder people. I don't give a shit. Went from survival mission to... Oh, well. Spying mission to survival mission to... Oh. Spying mission to, try to keep everyone alive mission, then it became... Now it's just fucking survival.
Hey, that's swell, Mike. Really great. You think you could do me a solid and find a file on the NSB servers for me?
Yeah, if I can get there.
What file?
Mine. It'd mean a lot to me.
Sure. I'll take a look.
You're the best, Mike.
Yeah, I really don't want that guy as my enemy either, so I guess I'll just do it.
You hear about that thing in Rome?
Oh my god. They already fucking know? Fuck you guys. Mina, what the fuck am I supposed to do? If not fucking... shoot the guys who are running towards me. I mean, hey. If there's one thing that you can look as a positive here, it's that I cannot get any more negative points with Mina because I'm already at the worst possible reputation with her. That's absolutely gonna fuck me over. She's gonna think I'm far too much of a menace to be allowed to go. Go where? I don't know. Okay, that's the conference. Pick up item. Money. Get intel. Where's the other one?
This is interesting.
What is it?
Curios.
NSB file on Omen Dang. General description, basic intel. I'm downloading this.
Anything of more immediate use?
Some attempt at infiltration into his organization was made, and before the agent in question was killed, he was able to bug some important intel.
That could be useful.
You're telling me.
Hey, Mike, you're not gonna go and do something like forget to wipe my file for me, are you?
That last hack set off their system alarms. I do this, we might have to shoot our way out. Okay, then. I'll get right on that.
Mike, what did you do? NSB security just went to full alert. You're going to need to cancel the security lockdown to get out of there. Hurry, Mike. According to the hotel blueprints, there should be a security terminal off the lobby. Second floor.
Steven, do you copy?
Like a floppy. What's up?
I took care of that file you asked me about. As far as the NSB is concerned, there's nobody in the world named Stephen Heck.
Hey, that's great, Mike. Mind you, it'll make things harder for little Stephen Jr. suddenly having no legal identity, but hey, thanks anyways.
Sure, no problem.
Unfortunately, I cannot just keep an extra inventory of stuff. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Buddy, that's fucking rude. Yeah, I mean, I could frame Halbeck for this, the Halbeck guy, but yeah, no, that's not going to happen. No, sir. Oh, this is gonna be ass.
Damn it, Heck, what the hell are you doing?
Steven, you said distraction. Is distracting enough?
Heck?
Mike, there's no time. Just get out of there.
Not enough of a distraction. Just shoot them. At this point, just feel free. I'll become a terrorist to prove that I'm not a terrorist. That's just how it goes. Yeah, like, I really don't see the fucking use in this. Does nothing. Fucking behind me as well. Jesus. Where the hell are these assholes coming from? Oh, do tell me that they're fucking infinitely spawning too. I wouldn't have... We have entered the war crime phase. Yeah, it is infinitely spawning. Oh yeah, wasn't I supposed to... Yeah, I'm supposed to turn off the alarm. Yeah, this psycho is not good enough for the distraction though.
Mike, what did you do? NSB security just went to full alert. You're going to need to cancel the security lockdown to get out of there. Hurry, Mike.
Hooray.
According to the hotel blueprints, there should be a security terminal off the lobby. The second floor.
Steven, do you copy?
Like a floppy. What's up?
I took care of that file you asked me about. As far as the NSB is concerned, there's nobody in the world named Steven Heck.
Hey, that's great, Mike. Mind you, it'll make things harder for little Steven Jr. suddenly having no legal identity, but hey, thanks anyways.
Sure, no problem.
Need... Start pushing for Iron Will. Right now. No, I wasn't supposed to kill him. Like, what can he do? Oh. I suppose I got what I deserve.
What the hell are you doing?
Steven, you said distraction. This distracting enough?
Heck.
Wait, there's no time. Just get out of there.
What do you mean, no time? Give me a second. We seem to have enough time. Fuck. I mean, I need to wait for my skills to reload. New objective, escape. Yeah, I am definitely going to need rage to make it out of here.
Mike, check out what I just did to this guy's head.
Alright, psycho fella. Oh yeah. Fuck this fucking door.
Mina, the doors are locked. I need a new exit.
You
ASAP.
have got to be shitting me.
Now. Got it. There are some access tunnels underground. They should lead you right out.
Where?
Service area behind the reception desk. Go.
On my way.
I guess the infinite spawning ended. Fuck's sake. How about you do your fucking job and distract them? My good fucking lord. It's that door, yes? Yeah, buddy, I am fucking off. Bye bye.
Okay, I'm at the elevator. You sure this will get me out?
Positive. The elevator leads to those access tunnels. You can slip out before the authorities know you're gone.
Got it.
Sure. Oh man. Agent Thornton, along with allies Stephen Heck, Scarlet Lake, and Mina Tang, successfully infiltrated the Grand Hotel and acquired valuable intelligence on a number of the Chinese secret police, Omen Deng, whom has been under particular scrutiny lately. Agent Thornton was unable to maintain cover and civilian casualties occurred during the mission. Scarlet Lake located a Halbeck representative who was participating in the NSB conference and provided Agent Thornton with a key to the representative's hotel suite. While in the Halbeck representative hotel suite, Agent Thornton managed to successfully hack a laptop containing valuable intel on Halbeck Corp. Agent Thornton cleared Stephen Heck's record from the NSB's database, but not without alerting security. This resulted in a complete security lockdown. Agent Thornton successfully infiltrated the NSB conference area and retrieved valuable NSB intel on the assassination plot. Combining this data with intelligence from earlier investigations, Agent Thornton planned the operation to intercept the assassination plans at the Qingmei subway station. Ooh.
Hey, Mike, it's Steven.
Sup?
Stephen Heck.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see you.
I can see you too, Mike.
Okay. What's on your mind, Heck?
Steven. Anywho, just wanted to drop you a line and see if all that carnage was worth your while. You get what you needed?
Thanks to the NSB, I've got the transponder codes for the bug they planted with the assassin's orders. And thanks to my other leads, I know when and where that package will be.
Hey, look at you with your clues and your spy satellites and your secret genital nuking microwave guns. You're like a real spy.
I don't actually have one of those.
Really? Oh, they're great. Melt the balls right off you.
Mm-hmm.
Why, that's great that you got it all sorted out. You need any more mayhem while you're in town, you know who to call.
Thanks. I'll be in touch.
That certainly was something. Fuck it. I am going to carry all the fucking EMPs. EMPing like it's nobody's business. Oh. All over the electronics. Anyway, there's one more mission, or two, left in Taipei, and I think that might be a good place to call it. We've been at it for 4 hours, so I think that's enough. Also, my voice is starting to give. Yeah. That is about it. Let's see. Yeah, that was good. Made progress in there. Man. While I do have a lot of things I like about the game, there are some things that have aged terribly, and, well, some decisions in general were just not very good. Like the whole aiming reticle thing. I mean, if it was way less inaccurate and it just honed in, it would be better. But if you don't hone in like that, you fire all over the fucking place. It's way overtuned. But I foresee that there's gonna be at least a couple more streams of this. I would assume that after this, there's gonna be like a last part where we take on the organization itself, the Alpha Protocol. And I think that might take a bit. Who knows? Yeah. Had a good time streaming. Was fun. Tomorrow, there's gonna be some cat herding. We're gonna be playing more Pathfinder. It's only been like close to 3 months since our last session, I think. I wonder if anyone knows how to play anymore. And since they leveled up level 4, I think I'll have to push the boys to actually, complete their level ups and whatnot. That said, I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed my suffering and all the spy antics. More of this to come.